You'll understand difficult concepts faster if you create better analogies. Although this is pretty generic study advice, those who prescribe it never give a definite system for creating such analogies. They simply tell you, take something that you're learning and compare it to something else you already know. This isn't really helpful. You'll end up staring at the page completely blank, wasting time. Instead, what I want you to do is take a difficult concept, break it down into its parts or its features, and then identify those that you are familiar with, even if it's broadly. For example, we're learning about the brain. We can look at the brain and say, well, it's one big whole that's divided into various parts. We have the front part, the middle part, the back part, and the side part. I know what parts are, and I know what a whole is. Only once I've identified these features, then do I compare it with something else that is familiar. So what else has parts by area? Well, a business. A business is divided into different departments, and each one, like the brain, has a different function. Then we can use this analogy to further our understanding. We can become more specific by looking at the various areas and ask, okay, what departments would each area represent? Well, maybe the frontal lobe is the part for planning. This is the communications and marketing department. We might look at the parietal lobe and see that it has to do with touch, and so we could associate that with feeling. Who in a business is related to feeling? Well, maybe it's the HR department. So next time you study, pick a concept, break it into its parts, find those ones you're familiar with, then relate this back to something from your prior knowledge. Make sure that it relates in an interesting way, and then you will learn it better.